see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pineda-type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. We were talking to him the other day. He spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling, because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control. The wrestling has improved. And he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. When they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut off. Yeah. I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete live here tonight. Fans have come out to see this man throw hands here tonight. You can argue he has some of the best boxing in this division.
For this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jake the Count Kick Kid Matthews. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Darren the Damage Elkins.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round one underway. Here is Darren the Damage Elkins. Has been a better finisher than he has been a starter. Certainly the Mursad Bektic fight speaks to that. We'll see if Elkins, though, can buck that trend and get off to an explosive start here tonight.
Great timing on that double leg.
What a strike from off of his back.
He passes to half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He's got to be careful here.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to... Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. This is where he wants to be. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
back to the full mount here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Elkins is in half guard.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great job landing from the top position.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he's given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
Never have? Lucky guy. I have.
There's the single. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Go out there and do the exact same thing you did. You almost had that submission, okay? Take him down.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway. Single. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Elkins is in half guard now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, big elbow.
Changing the position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Elkins is back in full mount. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you... Oh, he's got a guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it, but now he's got to settle it if he wants to finish the fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jake Matthews. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop. All right, you lost that last one. He is not even setting up those shots. You got to see those shots coming a mile away. You got to keep your distance.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Third round underway. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head. And that one certainly found the target.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He passed the half guard. Getting him out here.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Darren Elkins. All right, inside his opponent's guard.
Oh, he's attacking the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. That left punch pretty good tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Elkins is going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, guillotine choke getting close now.
Great submission defense on display.
Elkins is in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Jake Matthews. Waning seconds here of round number 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, man. Doing great, okay? We've got this fight back, but I do not want you to pull off at all. I want you to keep the pressure on, fight smart.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts. Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nice defense there. Huge block. There's the single leg.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Beautiful transition.
This works. You stand you up. You need to work.
All right, side control now. Matthews is in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go. Matthews' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Matthews. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Jake Matthews.
That is tight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
45 seconds remain in the round. Elkins is in half guard. Matthews' eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Good work from the top here by Matthews. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
This is it. Give me this last round, 100%.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round. Just touching him with the jab. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Elkins is back in full mount. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the top. Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, great submission defense. Well, nothing in the unified rule says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
He's got to be careful here.
90 seconds now to go in this one. Matthews is in half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Nice single.
Matthews is trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, it's getting deep. Triangle choke getting very close to the finish. Now all he's got to do is get pressure on the head. Now,
oh, he's out. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
He passes the half.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews!
Wow, so there he is, your winner by the narrowest of margins. Only 3 scorecards in the world matter. 2 of them thought he won.
I mean, you could tell that he wasn't sure he had got enough done to win the fight. He gets the decision. It was a very close fight, and it's well earned.